Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Perfect World Classic, the version 136. And I want to talk to you about this server a little bit. I've been playing for almost a month now, and so far I'm loving it. I love the rates. The rates are like XP is times 15, Spirit is times 30, and coins are times 5, which is pretty decent in my opinion. But I've seen that it wasn't an issue for me, but for some people might be an issue, so we're gonna do a little run around here and show people what they can do when they start. First of all, you create your character, as you know. And after you create your character, you spawn at the beginner location, same as every other server. But then you get a few levels, and then you get like a little chest to click on, and you claim like a beginner armor. So to make things more simple and explain it better, I'm gonna make a new character and we'll see. To explain further what I mean. Let's create something new here. It can be any class, can be a warrior. Doesn't need to customize, but you guys have a lot of options to customize. You can pick any model you want from here. You got some decent ones, some other ones you can I just call them tasks just for explanation. And if you do multiple accounts, you can use the same setup that I got here. As you can see, I put one window a little bit more down from the other two. So I can just click from this one to this one, or this one. Side to side click or bottom click to change to this one. Pretty simple. So you come here, claim your ferry. In the future, he'll give you more quests for free, XP stones for your ferry and whatnot. So you click up here in this chest. Okay. Now you go to inventory. You got another little chest. You click on it. It's gonna give you gear. Your beginner gear. It's very decent. It will last you for a while. And your ferry, and now this is a very good thing too, a geographic map. You click on that, it's gonna be opening all the locations on the map one by one. It's gonna show if you click the telestone here, see? It's gonna be unlocking every single teleport. So make sure it gives you 2 charms as well. There you go. You cannot use world chat yet until you turn to a certain level. So let's set these up over here. Okay, so you do some questing. I recommend, even though you see that the mobs give you a lot of XP, and you just, oh, if the mobs give me this much XP, I don't need to quest. No, still do some quests, and they will reward you a lot of money. Not tons, but enough to keep you going and be comfortable on the coins for a while. Because you're gonna, trust me, you're gonna need a lot of coins on this game. This game asks for a lot of coins. Another recommendation, always pick up all DQ materials, because those DQ materials are the things that give you the most coin in the game. When you sell them, when you sell all these materials, you get tons of coin. Okay, so after you do your quests and all this, you want to move on to the main towns where your cultivation is going to start showing. Cultivation is an orange colored quest. It's going to show up. You can see here on quests once you have them. I'm picking up one quest here for you to see. Okay, pick that up. Now it says I have these mobs to kill. And they highlight. A lot of servers don't have this, which is very helpful. You're flying around, instead of looking for names, you can just see the beacons, aqua blue beacons, and you can just right away know from a distance these are the guys you need. Same thing for items you need to dig, they will be highlighted like that too. So keep in mind, this server doesn't have rank 9, it's just up to Nirvana. You have the normal TT Nirvana and the Lunar Nirvana. So the stages you go through are very simple. You get this first armor, the beginner armor. And I recommend, after you reach like level 50, to start switching these pieces. These 3 pieces, which is the top, bottoms, and shoes, and arms. Level 50, switch out of those, buy NPC armor. Don't get fooled by the extra stats that they have and the bonuses, don't be fooled by that. Because NPC armor will make you tankier to mobs of your level once you reach that level. So, level 50s, switch that out for NPC gear, you're way better off that way. But still keep your rings and cape and necklaces and all that until you reach like 60 or 65, then switch them off when you reach those levels. So after 60 or 65 you can switch the rings, the robe, the helmet, all that you can switch. See, you get very good XP here. Every Sunday, I don't know your time zone, but every Sunday you'll have an invasion, which is an Archosaur invasion. The west side is gonna be a PK not protected area, so be careful. Unless you like PK, you can go to that area. If you don't like PK or not strong enough to do it, you can always go to the south area. I mean north area. And there will be a certain area that is PK protected, and you can farm some mobs there to level up. Now, comes to a conclusion. We already talked about the gear and all that. Now comes to a conclusion of my charms run out. How can I replace them? I don't have the will to spend money right now on the game. Okay, that's fine. Because every few hours, let's go here on another character here that I got here. Every few hours you're gonna get this attendance sheet. That I probably have another character here on Archosaur. Yeah, I do. Actually, on this teleport here, you can use those attendance sheets and you'll come up here to where the bounty hunter is. Right over there, in the center. These flowers, you get them for free too. The game will give you free flyers, so you don't have to stress too much about that. In case you don't know, the bounty hunter is here too. Go pick up your bounties. Good XP. You get some event gold from them too. So you go to this NPC here, and you can get gold guardian charm and gold spirit charm for here, for just 2 cheats each. You can also get these or telestones, but I don't recommend grabbing any of these with the pages. Just save them for the charms. Because those you can get from an NPC that I'm gonna show you here real quick. I know, it's a slow flyer, but it's free! It's a free flyer! Later on, when you have enough gold farm, if you want to donate, you can buy a faster one. This puppy. This puppy here is the custom store NPC of the server. So you can go here, goods. And now, here is a solution to many problems. You can buy telestones for 5k each. You can buy the extension storage stones here. They're a little bit expensive, but at least you don't need gold for them. You can save up coin for that. You can buy the XP charms, and you can buy some other charms for HP and MP here. The revival scrolls, the cube of fate cards, many things. The reset points, and these keys to take off the stupid boxes from TT out of your inventory and get some silly stones that way. The bounding stuff for the gear. Yeah, you got plenty here. That's where you can access it. So, for the beginning, that's all that you need. As well as you level, you'll get some rewards, of course, from the boxy where you collect your daily stuff. But the armor will not be given from those chests like on other servers. So you just get that beginner armor and that's it. That's why I told you to go to the NPC and grab. But then, on those rewards, they're gonna give you chips. They're gonna give you chips, and you can use those coins with these chips here to come to an NPC that's at the forges. By the way, you can teleport to the forges if you... They have custom teleports. You can go directly to forges this way. See? How cool is that? And they got blacksmith, tailor, and all that here too. The Nirvana forges are right here. And you also get the mold forges here, and the mold NPCs here. So you got this guy. He has some molds you can exchange chips and money for. Like, there's a level 80s, weapons, and 70s too. You can exchange them for chips and some coin. Right now I'm poor. I'm very poor. Anyways, see, they have weapons, they have armors, and if you don't find everything that you need on this guy, this girl here beside him also has molds. She has good necklaces and rings, and lower level mold armors and weapons, and also some higher. So you can change that here, and you can craft it on these forges here. See? You can craft them all here. Also, they have the lunar forges here, so you don't need to go in lunar to craft them. If you have the mats in your outside, you can craft them here as well. You got the TT ones. All good and dandy. We got some, if you're too lazy to farm for materials, you can buy materials from these people. See, they have these ketchups with all kinds of materials you need. We got a decent market going on. So, another thing we need to talk about is the FBs and the tablets. Okay, this is another thing that's going to be very important for you. Don't delete your tablets, because the tabs... let's see if I have some here as so you know what I'm talking about. Not on this character, maybe on this one. Okay, these are the tablets. They're called To Duty. These ones you want to keep them all the time, because when you do these tablets, they reward you with good XP inside of the dungeon, but they also give you event gold. They give you event gold, I think it's after 39. I think 39 gives you 50 silver for each boss you kill with a tab. And from there, it increases the amount of gold you get, the more higher difficulty dungeons, FBs you do with tablets, increases the amount of gold and silver. What do you do with event gold? Man, basically everything you do with Kubi, almost. But things cost more because it's gold you can farm, that's why it's more expensive than Kubi gold. But yeah, you can get basically everything. You can get mounts, flyers, and when you go to utility, you can go here to get some charms or some, I don't know, socket stones, whatever you need. You can save for those, or some fashion, storage stones, whatever you need. But that's farmable gold. So you can join people, help them out, and get rewarded at the same time. So yeah, that's what I can tell you for the beginning. Of course, I told you to wear that NPC armor for level 60s, but when you get to 70s, you probably want to look at the molds and start doing some molds. That is as much as you can do on your own. Because when it starts to go into TT gear, I don't recommend you doing 70s and 80s because you can skip to the level 90 armor. So if you just skip to the 90 armor, it's gonna save you a lot of time farming on TT. TT is the short for Twilight Temple, if you don't know. So yeah, you skip to the 90s, and probably to get the 99 is gonna be harder. But let's go and check the TT. I'm just gonna leave this character here. Let's go on this one because it's closer. I think you can only enter a TT after you're level 60, so by the time you have most, you're probably 70 plus, so that's no issue. So let's go on here on Twilight Teleport. And of course you'll have the forges in there, and there you can see what you actually need. So if most people go right away for armor, not for weapon, because mold weapons are kind of decent. So you want the TT 90s. As you can see, you don't have this item that you need to advance to 90. Because you kind of have to decompose the 70 to make this item, to make the 80, and that's a lot of farming, so just skip the 70, it's easier. Of course, after you have 70, you got to decompose to make the 99, but that's something else in the future. So, the other part I want to say here, I want to talk about here, is when you hover with your mouse over the material to make this armor, it will say Giant Beast Armor, level, material level 90, and it will say on the bottom, if you notice on the yellow text, it says TT31 5th boss. Okay, so that means 5th boss. There's no 5th boss on solo mode, so you know that's have to be on squad mode, because on solo mode you probably have 2, 3 bosses. 4 and 5 you never have, so that's squad mode. This is 6th boss, so you cannot get that. Okay, so chess piece you always need the final bosses, so for the chess piece you always need squad mode to do it. Okay, now for the boots. Oh, look at here, 3 1/3 boss. Okay, that's doable on solo mode, which is way easier and more doable for people that are by themselves with some alts to help them out. That's right, you can bring alts to TT to farm for yourself. You can make a cleric and a werebeast and some archer or something DD on the side to help you out killing the bosses. Some people do that when they don't have any help or guild. Which, admins, please add some more capacity on the guilds for more people, because the time zones variety in the guilds are being very limited. When most of us are on, a lot of them are off, and we cannot farm for them because they're not on at the times that we are, so it gives us more variety for people on the clans by increasing at least to 50 slots, because 30 is too low. With that aside, Oh, my brain just said a blur. Anyway, I was talking about this. Okay, so for the boots, you can do the solo runs, but I think the easiest one is for the arms. For the arms, maybe this material will be a bit to drop, but it will drop. Plate of Iron Darkness. Okay, so these ones you need 3-1, first boss. And this one you need 2-3, second boss. These are doable solo as well. And now you're asked, oh, but what is 2-3 and 1-2 and all that garbage? Okay, let's do that. The explanation for that is 1, 2, or 3, the first number, means these 3 pillars. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so if you do 1, do the quest, so this will open up. You go in here, and now this will decide the second number. So we are at 1. We go single mode. And here is the other number. So we got 1. If we go, the lowest level will be 1-1. The second highest level is 1-2, and the max level is 1-3. That's what it means. And that's it. So, we go here. Not this, wrong click. Okay, so says there are 3 means the third pillar, and 1 means the lower level mobs. If it was 3-2, it would be the second higher level mobs, and if it was 3-3, it would be max level mobs. That's what it means, and you choose on those pillars that will give you access to those things. This is where the materials will drop. On the first boss or 6th boss, it actually says there 3-1, 5th boss, blah blah blah. That's where you know where they're gonna drop. Pretty simple. I hope I explained it the best I could to you. So if you're starting, this server is like a month old, maybe not even. Yeah, it's probably a month old. Probably a month and a week, month and a half. Yeah, I think it's a month and a half old, something like that. Some people are coming in. Of course, we have probably a lot of guilds. In the beginning, we didn't have all these guilds, but now we have quite a few. Just world chat that you're looking for a guild or a PM and executor somewhere. Just be aware we got some Spanish guilds, and if you don't speak Spanish, you probably want to ask for an English guild. There's some around. So, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you're having a great day, a great time. If you need help, you can always look for me too. My name is Orenkel, on the game as well. I'm a cleric. I can help with heals or whatever, buff you if you need buffs. I'm open to help anybody. Okay, give me a hit if you're interested. Follow, like if you want. You're not obligated to. This was it. Hope you enjoy the server and have a good one.